Welcome to Matt Bayeski YouTube channel. Today I'm wearing two beautiful crystals around my neck and some beautiful mala beads with a beautiful big tassel. Well, for the past, I think 4 weeks now, I've had a mass of emails asking about an energy that is affecting people right now. It's a very low frequency. People tend to use words and that labels them. But let's say the low frequencies are feeling down, anxiety, sadness, feeling anger, all of those low frequencies. Okay, I could just keep going on and on. But a lot of people are wanting to know what kind of crystal is going to help. Well, when I first started this healing work, a lot of my clients were teenagers and even younger, around about 8-9 years old, who were going through trauma, this kind of same energetic trauma. And what I found is one of the most simplest of crystals, meaning one of the most common crystals, which is actually quite profound. And plus, bear this in mind as well, this crystal is vastly faked, so it's a pink glass. But when you get a genuine piece of rose quartz, you'll find that it has an energy frequency that feels as if you're protected, you feel comfortable, and it kind of clears away a lot of the suffering that we go through in the mind and in the heart and the stomach. Rose quartz is one of those crystals that I always have. I always cherry pick them. I always get the highest quality, whether it's in bracelets, whether it's in a holding crystal, love my holding crystals, whether it's on my beautiful Dreamcatchers, or whether I have the pyramids like I have around the room. They're always of good, high quality. And I always like the colour of rose quartz in its own uniqueness. So you can get some really pale, some vibrant ones. And I love all of them, but I like to hunt them down. I like to cherry pick. In fact, the rose quartz Dreamcatchers took nearly a year for me to find the correct spheres that would work in the way that I wanted to. I remember working with them. Anyway, by the by, so rose quartz is a phenomenal crystal to wear. Phenomenal. Heart area is always a really good place unless you're wearing a tektite with it. So when you're wearing like a tech, like now I have a tektite and rose quartz, so I'll wear it slightly lower if I'm working on my stomach, or if I've got a pain in my heart, I'll go slightly higher. So it depends where I want to go. If I've got an issue with, not being able to say something, I'll even go higher. I'll actually tie it here by hand. I'll tie it there. So depending on what area I'm working on. Bracelets are fantastic because you can use them for numerous reasons and ways. So you can wear them if you want to start to feel more grounded and feel more healed because you've got a lot of pain and you just feel weak. Then a lot of the times I'll put a bracelet around my ankle. I know it sounds stupid, but it works. It really does. There's a lot of power points down below. So it's good to heal those power points, and rose quartz, if you've got a genuine piece, will really make a difference. So for me, I'll swap it. So if I'm feeling that I want to be grounded and heal my power points underneath my my foot, I'll wear it there and then swap it midway through the day. A sphere, holding sphere, is always amazing for me because I can hold that in my pocket, and if I'm in duress, if I'm feeling like a panic attack, worried because of the surroundings or because of how I'm feeling, I'll quickly get it out and hold it and meditate with it. So it's great to have a holding crystal, and you can use it at the side of your bed. You can leave it in a room and it will generate great energy as well. The spheres, for me, it doesn't matter if they're tiny or if they're massive. They're still great. But for me, a nice size one in my hand, so it can fit in my pocket or in my man bag, then it's great to have, always great to have. And if you're giving a talk to somebody, if you're talking to somebody, just hold it in your hand. It works its magic as you speak. If you're feeling down, you feel sick, you feel, like you're just low, just take it out and hold it. Let the crystal do its work. So then we come on to the pyramids. The pyramids to me are an important part of my life. I'll just show you, so you know I'm not winding you up. Some pyramids down there. So as you can see, I hope you can see it. Pyramids. In the corner is the rose quartz. Then you've got your shungite, and then you've got your beautiful amethyst. So I've got them all in the corners. They're all in 4 corners. So that's something that's always worked so well for me in rooms. And I have my pyramids in all rooms. So with that, I kind of choose the room that I want the pyramids to be in. So what room for you is the most important room for how you're feeling maybe low? To me, if I'm like feeling bad that week, I'd take the pyramids and put them into my bedroom, because a lot of the times in the bedroom there's a lot of cleansing taking place and a lot of thought process and sometimes a lack of sleep. So I'll put them in the bedroom. If I'm working on myself and I know I have a room to work in when I'm doing my cleansing healings, I'll put them in that room. So there's nothing wrong with moving them around. And also you can do this, which a lot of little children did with their mums. They used to put them on the 4 corners of the bed, underneath the bed, so you won't stand on them. So they'd be underneath the bed in the 4 corners. That worked extremely well. And then there's the Dreamcatchers. You can't see it there, but just at the side of me here now is a Dreamcatcher. It's made with love. It's made by a beautiful Balinese, I think there's 4 families now. Is it 3 or 4? There's a lot anyway. The families now are coming together and making these for me constantly. And in this dream, do you want to, let me just get it for you. They're all handmade. And if you look carefully, you can see these are high quality rose quartz. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And I really love my design. This is my personal design. I just love it. And I have this at the back of me. So my bed's here, and at the back of me I have my Dreamcatchers. So this Dreamcatcher at the back, you'll feel so much more at ease when you go to sleep. It helps you relax and ease into the cleansing and clearing of the body and mind and spirit. So those for me are fantastic. I was thinking about right now, for everybody asking about the anxiety, the feelings of sadness, depression, whatever it is, what is the best oil for that? And I think right now, I kind of, in that kind of sense of, if I'm looking at the crystal, I was thinking at first abundance, and then it didn't feel quite right. And then I thought it's golden heart. So golden heart, and the fact that my clients have been giving me information back, using it 3 times a day, in the morning, afternoon, mid-afternoon, 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and then just before you go to bed, and rub it directly on the heart and breathe it in through the nose 5-10 times and blow out through your mouth. Rub it on the heart. Just, that's fine. If you've got your bracelet on, you can just hold your hand there and the bracelet will work with you, and just hold it there against the heart. And I think that's seems to be doing great at the moment. Now, a lot of people have already told me about this. They've already said, this works, this is helping. So I thought what I'd do today is I'd put something together. Now, this is for people who can't afford, okay? So I did this video. There's only 8 sets. There's only 8. So please bear in mind, guys, that this is for people who just don't have the money to have all what I've just mentioned. So here it is. You've already seen the Dreamcatcher. That is one of 8 sets. And to include a beautiful, gorgeous piece, which is the bracelet, a most beautiful selected piece of high quality, all of them are rose quartz sphere that you can hold and work with. And then there are your 4 beautiful pyramids in rose quartz. And lastly, the bottle of golden heart. Put that down gently. So there's 8 sets, and to buy these separately on markbayevsky.com, I've just asked one of the girls, it's £287, and that would be including DHL delivery. I'm doing 8 sets, just 8 sets, and including DHL delivery for everything, including the Dreamcatcher, it's going to be £150. So I hope you appreciate that. Even if you don't buy it, you can go to your local crystal store and start asking individually for these products and buy them as you go along. You might just want to buy the golden heart oil, and you might find you've got a bracelet. You might find you've got a piece of rose quartz. And even the pyramids, you don't have to have pyramids. They can be squares, they can be shape of anything. So just put 4 pieces around. So you might be able to do this anyway by yourself, but this is my offer today for 8 souls. And please guys, if you've already got everything, if you can afford the full price, please let somebody buy them who just doesn't have that money to be able to afford all of these things. Okay, that's it. I hope this serves you well. Rose quartz is a most powerful healing crystal, coupled with amethyst, coupled with tektite. It's a beautiful energy depending on what you want. But for me, like now, I'm a little bit tired. I've been exhausted because of the fires. I've had a lot of negative messages about other people faking my account. That's a lot to take on for anybody's life. So today I am actually wearing a beautiful piece of rose quartz and a beautiful piece, if you can see it there, of tektite. These are healing this particular place right now. So yeah, crystals certainly make a difference in our lives. Anyway, thank you so much guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Rose quartz is my recommendation this month for people who are suffering anxiety, low self-esteem, feeling like they're lost, feeling like they just don't want to be here anymore. Get yourself some nice pieces of rose quartz, surround yourself with them, work with them. They are fantastic. Rub them on your forehead, your temples, rub them on your heart. They are amazing. Wear them around your wrist, wear them around your ankles. You'll soon feel better, honestly. They admit, as long as they're not glass and copper and fake, you will feel healed from the energy and frequency of this divine crystal. Have a great day. Thank you again for going to markbayevsky.com and buying your authentic rose quartz crystals.